Hello everyone, welcome to my first Let's Play on this channel. Today we are going to be playing some Project Zomboid. I'm not exactly a pro at this game, so we'll see how long I actually last. This first episode will just be walking through my game settings, so if that doesn't interest you, please go on to the next video. That's when we'll actually start playing. So, I'm going to be doing a solo match. I have a custom sandbox that I like to use for my games. Just a couple of little changes. I'm going to be using some mods. As you can see, this is a pretty extensive list, but it's not really that much if you actually go into it. Most of this is some vehicle mods by somebody on the Steam Workshop named KI5. I like to have a little variety in the vehicles, the weapons, the armor that I have choices for. So I'm also using BRITA's armor pack and BRITA's weapon as well. I also have the Common Sense mod. It does add a few nice little quality of life things. You can open cans with a few more items. You can pry open doors with crowbars. Very nice little things like that, just to make the game a little more realistic. So I'm going to be starting in Riverside. I know it's not usually a common place for beginners to start, but there's a few reasons why I like this town. First of all, the gated community over on this side is a very good place to set up shop. The zombies aren't able to travel freely through it because of the fences around it, and it also has some very large houses with what I really like is a lot of them have fireplaces, which can be helpful during the winter, assuming I make it that far. So, I'm going to be playing on my setting here. This changes a couple of things. First of all, I'm going to be starting a little earlier than the normal start time. I'm going to be starting at 7 a.m. Give me more of the first day to actually play. Get started. I've also changed the loot rarity so that instead of everything being rare, I'm instead having it be normal instead. Just because I feel like if most of the world got turned into zombies, all their stuff is still going to be lying around as normal. Vehicles in the same way, I've made their spawn rate and their condition normal as well. I've made it so that the zombies will only transmit their disease through bites. That way I know for certain if I'm actually infected. I know, okay, I've been bitten. Looks like I'm going down. I've also made it so that they're going to trigger house alarms because, if a zombie breaks into a house, it's going to have the same effect as if I do. That's going to make my life just a little more difficult, but that's okay. I'm not likely to survive long anyway. I've also made it so that the zombies are not going to respawn if I kill them. They're still going to migrate around the map as normal, but they're not going to actually respawn. I like to feel like I'm making some progress in the game, even if, there's actually so many zombies I'm never going to kill them all anyway. Now, I'm going to be playing as a construction worker, so I'm going to get that +1 to carpentry, +3 to short blunt weapons. I'm also taking very underweight, -2 fitness, thin skin, so I'm more likely to be scratched, lacerated, or bit, high thirst, slow healer, conspicuous, prone to illness, smoker, weak stomach, cowardly, short-sighted, and slow reader. Those are all the negatives. For positives, I'm going to be taking cat's eyes. I want to see better at night. Dexterous, outdoorsman, light eater, gymnast, brawler, fast learner, fit, keen hearing, and strong. extra +4 strength is actually extremely helpful if I get into any kind of mess. Alright, got myself preloaded here. Little snazzy dresser. Alright, well, that's it for setup. I'll see y'all in the next episode.